Welcome to this week's episode of Humans in 5.
You know what really grinds my gears? People who think they are total superstars, super talented, when in fact they are not so hot. There's nothing more annoying than someone who is too big for their britches.
We've all thought this about someone in our lives. When we have these thoughts, are we being petty? Or is there something to the scathing conclusions we draw?
There is actually a psychological effect which notes that sometimes people may mistake their abilities as higher than they really are. This is called the Dunning-Kruger effect.
The Dunning-Kruger effect was first described by Justin Kruger and David Dunning from Cornell University. They argued that incompetent people suffer two problems in life. Firstly, they tend to make mistakes and reach false conclusions as they putter through life. Secondly, their incompetence robs them of the ability to realize how unfortunate some of their choices may be.
This effect hinges on the idea that people who are not terribly talented aren't able to recognize their own limitations that well, leading them to believe that they are way better than they really are.
In Dunning and Kruger's prize-winning paper, they found that people who scored lowest in humor, grammar, and logic overestimated their abilities. People who scored in the bottom 12% thought they were in the top 38%.
To help explain, let's use the analogy of texting and driving. In terms of our brain power, driving is actually a lot harder than we give it credit for as a skill. You need to be aware, problem-solving, and reactive to the world around you. People who text and drive are making the fundamental assumption that they are talented enough as drivers to handle the challenge of texting with one hand off the wheel.
But the very decision to text and drive shows a gap in judgment and a mismatch between how good they think they are at driving and how good they actually are. A good driver would never try to text and drive because focus and keeping your eyes on the road are a key component to good driving.
However, there is a flip side to the Dunning-Kruger effect. While people who aren't all that think they're awesome, people who are highly competent and quite skilled tend to underestimate their capabilities.
While some people might be, to use Dunning and Kruger's phrase, unskilled and unaware of it, highly competent people have the skill, awareness, and foresight to realize that they can't know everything, and they tend to underestimate their skill level. They have the ability to realize their limitations and operate within the boundaries of their skill set.
So while we make no promises about our own competence, we hope everyone takes a step back when it comes to evaluating their own skill set.
Thanks for watching and reflecting, and we'll see you next time on Humans in 5.